Hi guys and welcome back. In today's video, I'm going to be trying out the new KVD Beauty Good Apple Balm Foundation. I'm pretty sure when it released almost a week ago, today is Saturday the 20th, when it released last Sunday, it's went viral within 6 days. So I'm super excited that I was able to get my hands on it because I'm hearing that it is sold out everywhere. So I'm going to be doing a wear test on this foundation. So if you want to see what happens, then keep on watching. This is what the packaging looks like. Super simple, nothing too crazy about it. Tells you the shade right up here. This is the shade Light 002. And I want to go ahead and mention that I took it out of the packaging and kind of did a little swatch on my jawline to see how the color match went. This is the first brand that I ordered the lightest shade, and it is too light. As you can see, I am white. I'm a white ass bitch, and this shade is too light for me. I didn't even know that could be possible. So then when I went back to get, I believe it's 006, Light 006, they're sold out. I mean, it seems like all the light shades, mediums, I mean, it just seems like all the shades are sold out at this point. But I did not want to wait to put up this review since it's getting a little crazy. People trying to get their hands on it, want to see how this foundation is. So I wanted to get the review up as quickly as I could. And within the meantime, since I ordered it on the launch date, the other shades sold out. So just go with the flow with me on this review, even though I'm probably going to look like a mime. I'm going to try and darken it up a little bit with powders, but you'll see what I mean when I start to put this bad boy on. So again, this is the lightest shade, Light 002. Slides out and boom, here she is. Super simple, nothing crazy about the packaging, but what is really, really, really cool is that this is completely recyclable. So once you're done, recycle it. I just think that is genius, and more brands need to jump on board with that. I'm big on packaging. I love the way things look and is aesthetically pleasing to the eye. I'm big about packaging, but if I know that it's good for the environment and I can recycle it, I am totally on board with that. So this comes in 40 shades. I think that is awesome. The shades, in my opinion, look really, really good. And it retails for $38. So I'm on the KVD Beauty website, and what it is saying is that it gives you a fast, lightweight, full coverage, fresh matte finish that's not flat, not dewy, but it just makes the skin look like skin. It's lightweight, buildable coverage, lasts all day, and feels like you're not even wearing foundation. It covers blemishes, discoloration, is an instant confidence boost, flashback free, non-cakey, and will last all day. So it does say, which I probably should have read this before going in with, trying to find a shade, because clearly it didn't work out for me. Some shades look different in the compact than on skin. Use the photos of the shade on skin to help you pick the right shade. Don't stress, returns are free within 60 days. I ordered mine on Ulta because I ordered a couple other things. I ordered the Ultra Creamy Concealer from Tarte. Not that it matters, whatever. I'm sure you don't care what else I ordered. But anyway, I ordered it on Ulta, and when I went to kind of do maybe like a give me my right shade, let me send this one back kind of thing, they just say go to Ulta, they'll take care of it. But again, my Ulta where I live sold out. So gonna have to wait. So it says the way you want to apply it is you can use a sponge or a dense foundation brush. Use patting motion for full coverage. You can also use your fingers to spot conceal. I'm super excited. I know you guys want to see this on my face, and I keep talking, so let's go, let's go. I am going to go in with the Soap and Glory One Heck of a Blot Primer because I do get oily in my T-zone. This says it's is a matte foundation, but people with dry skin can use it as well. So that's pretty interesting to me, but I just want to use enough to where I won't get, super oily. Cool. Okay. So reminder, just like I said, this shade is too light for me. So don't come for me for that. So I'm going to use this side with the sponge and then this side with the brush. So I just washed this. So I think I'm just going to go in and try and just pounce it. Oh, the shade. what I'm saying? I'm gonna make it work. I have a powder that's a little bit too dark for me, so I'm hoping I can kind of even it out a little bit. Let's just get past the initial whoa thing going on here, because I'm sure you're like, ah, just like I was when I first like did a little swatch. I actually like this compact. It's not bulky, easy to travel with. It's nice. I like it. So far with the sponge, it is applying beautifully on the skin. So let me get you in closer so you can see everything up close and personal yourself. So here's what it looks like with the sponge. And then now I'm going to go in with my IT Cosmetics Heavenly Luxe Complexion Brush. This to me is full coverage, man. I mean, I feel like I didn't even pick up that much product, and it is full coverage. So if you don't want much coverage, use a light hand. I mean, I basically dipped in once and that's the coverage. So I feel like this foundation, even though it is $38, a little bit will go a long way. I feel like I'm getting ready for a Halloween video. So in my opinion, brush, sponge, either way looks beautiful on the skin. It is super lightweight. I really don't feel like I have anything on my skin super tacky or anything. I feel like it kind of almost in a way set itself. It is very skin-like. Once it's kind of now sat on my skin, I can still see a little bit of my freckles. They do say it's buildable. So I feel like you can go for a super natural looking makeup day, or you can go like full glam, full coverage. So that is pretty cool. All my redness is gone. I have a very pink red complexion on my face versus like the rest of my body or my neck. And that, I mean, I am blanked out, blank canvas. So that's nice. I mean, it's gonna definitely cover up any redness or discoloration that you have in your skin, just like it said in the description. Now I'm kind of looking at the color match. Is this my color? I don't know. I sometimes feel that if I go too light with my foundation, almost my direct shade, which sounds super weird, hear me out, I start to get gray, muddy. Things don't look right on me. So sometimes I have to go maybe just a little bit darker, just kind of drag it down my neck, make sure everything is blended, because it just gets a little weird looking on me sometimes. Not all the time, just sometimes. So I will need to get the rest of my makeup on, but as of right now, just simply looking at things just from using the foundation, it looks so pretty on the skin. All right, guys, so I have all of my makeup on. I must say that maybe this shade is working more for me than I originally thought, because once I kind of got everything else on and I really didn't go in with that much of a darker powder, I don't know, I think it actually is working for me, at least in person. I don't know if the lights maybe are paling me out even more. So I don't know if on camera it's coming off still super pale or too light for me, but in person I'm actually thinking the match is pretty good. You know, once you get everything else on with the bronzer, you know, kind of darkening it up a little bit. It did not oxidize. I've had the foundation on now for about a half an hour. So I'm going to start the wear test at 8 a.m. since it's 8:30 in the morning right now. But I think it looks better now than it did when I originally put it on. Let me get you in here again so you can kind of get a before and after when I come back on camera later. So let me get you in here. So let me know what you think. Wanted to keep my makeup more on the natural side. I don't have falsies on, which is super weird. I only have primer in my T-zone, but my pores don't look exaggerated, big, anything. It really just kind of evened everything out and gave me a super pretty, flawless base to work with. It looks so beautiful. So for the first impression, I absolutely love it. So I want to see how this wears, get this wear test started. If I don't notice any changes throughout the day, I'll just come back at the end of the day and let you see how it is and give you my final thoughts, just like I do in all of my foundation reviews. So first impression, A+, love it. So let me go ahead and get my day started. So it's been 7 hours. It's now a little after 3 o'clock. And obviously I haven't done any other check-ins today because it looks so good. Kept you zoomed in so we can just dive right in. I am getting a little bit oily, but it's not to the point that it looks, you know, just overly oily, you know? So I feel like if I didn't use that Soap and Glory One Heck of a Blot primer, I would be like extra oily, like super greasy, you know, just not like the attractive kind of oily. This to me is like a nice little dew on the skin. Obviously right here is highlight, but in my T-zone, it just is like that nice little glow. And this at 7 hours is super good. My skin just looks healthy and dewy. There's, to me, I don't know, at 7 hours, this looks really good. Nothing is breaking up on the skin. It did rub off a little bit right here on my nose, just from me like wiping my nose. I have a bad habit of just doing that. So to me, this is definitely not transfer proof. So keep that in mind. If you've been watching me a long time, you know I have a lot of expressive lines in my forehead because I am just a very expressive person. Every time I talk, I raise my eyebrows. But actually, it doesn't look as bad as I've had with other foundations in my big forehead wrinkles. See, when I go like this, you know, it does not look bad. I've had much worse with other foundations or products in general. That does not look bad. It is not breaking up in the corners of my nose. I've had that in the past with other foundations, and it's actually not doing that. I don't have any transfer anywhere else other than my nose. I'm actually just super in love with how it looks at this point of the day. With how long I've had it on, I can't believe at 7 hours it still looks this good. I backed you up a little bit here, but I would highly recommend this foundation. I do agree that it looks like skin. I look like I have fresh, healthy, dewy, glowy skin. It didn't dry super matte. It wasn't super dewy. It was just that nice, like, skin-like type finish, which is just absolutely gorgeous. One of my favorite finishes to wear when it comes to foundation. I know it's a little bit pricey and a high-end brand, and at $38, it's a little hard of a pill to swallow, but if you're looking for a good high-end foundation and on the hunt and want to try something, I would definitely try this foundation. And on the KVD Beauty website, there's free returns if you are not happy. So to me, why not give it a shot if you can return it for free? I would definitely make sure that you get a good shade match. You can get a shade match on the website. Like I said, I just usually go with the lightest shade, and I've never had an issue with my skin tone. This is the first brand where it's too light, and me and my husband were actually talking about it, and he feels like it's too light as well. So I definitely want to go ahead and get the light 006. Again, I got shade light 002. So I think light 004 is for warm undertones, and then the 006 is for pink undertones. So that's why I want to go with the light 006. So I am seeing that it does say it minimizes the appearance of pores for a smooth and healthy look. I don't know if I saw that before. And it also is best balanced for dry skin, but oily people can wear it too. I feel like that's all true, man. And I did use that primer, the Soap and Glory primer, but for my pores that are usually super big, I do think they do not look that big, like as big as they usually do. So in the end, again, all the claims to me are definitely 100% true, on point, and you need to try this foundation. I actually don't want to take this foundation off. Like, I don't want to take my makeup off. It just still looks so good. A little oily, but still looks so good. So that is it for this video. I might leave it on a little bit longer because why not? I have nothing better to do and I feel really, really pretty with this makeup on. But let me wrap up this video. If you liked it, please give me a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. I would really appreciate it. And I will see you guys on my next one. Thanks for watching.